All right, so how about the Angels? Okay, 3 trades or trade proposals for the Angels to consider after the lockout. Again, things are going to get nuts, and I've already done the Mets, I've done the Red Sox, I've done the Yankees, I've done the San Diego Padres, and a couple other teams. And I still have a bunch of teams to go. I've got the Braves, the Cardinals, the Cubs. I have a lot of requests on the White Sox. So I'm going to be doing all these teams. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like stuff like this, you want to be engaged, you want to be entertained during this lockout, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you don't miss things. So, and we're on our road to 10,000 subscribers. So we're next milestone is 7,000. We're right around the corner. So even if you don't plan on watching all the videos, hitting the subscribe button is really helpful to the channel's growth. I want to spread this out to a broader audience around the world. So I appreciate it either way. With that, 3 trades for the Angels. The Angels have made some moves already, obviously. Brought in Noah Syndergaard and they brought in a couple other guys, but they're not done. They know they're not done. So I'm going to give you 3 trades here. The first trade is with the Arizona Diamondbacks. They need more pitching, so this trade, they would acquire Zach Gallen, starting pitcher from the Arizona Diamondbacks, for Kyman Lewis, who's their number 4 prospect, a shortstop, Kai Bush, a number 7 prospect, a left-handed pitching prospect, and then London Marco, who's a number 11 prospect, a right-handed pitcher. So 2 prospects in the top 10, and the other one is 11 prospect, and one of these guys is in the top 5. I think that should probably get it. They might need to goose it up a little bit with another prospect, maybe, but we're talking Zach Gallen here. We're not talking Max Scherzer. We're not talking, Brandon. What are those guys? The guys from the Brewers. We're not talking these guys, okay? But he's still a solid pitcher. But again, remember, the transition from the National League to American League is not always the easiest. But I think he will be a representative of guys on the controllable year for at least 3 more seasons. And the Angels need more pitching. So that's trade 3. Trade 2 is with the Cincinnati Reds. They would acquire Luis Castillo, starting pitcher, okay, for Sam Bachman, who's their number 2 prospect, a right-handed pitcher. Arol Vera, the number 6 prospect, a shortstop, and Jack Okanowicz, who's their number 13 prospect, a right-handed pitcher. Also 2 top 10s here, but a little bit higher because Luis Castillo is a little bit of a more solid pitcher than Zach Gallen. He's not as young or has not many controllable years, but if you need a legitimate guy, a 1 or a 2 at the top, he's going to be one of them. And Zach Gallen, to me, would be a number 3 or so. So that's that. And then lastly would be a trade with the Miami Marlins, and this is probably the most attractive one. They would acquire Pablo Lopez from the Marlins for Jeremiah Jackson, their number 5 prospect, a shortstop. And keep in mind, Pablo Lopez also has 3 more controllable years left, him and Gallen. So it would be Jeremiah Jackson, Kai Bush, the number 7 prospect, a left-handed pitcher, and Deshaun Knowles, the number 10 prospect, an outfielder. They would get 3 top 10s in this trade for Pablo Lopez. Okay, and again, it would give them positional player depth mostly, and one pitching prospect around to the Marlins. And the Marlins need to stockpile their farm with more position players. They're super deep in pitching, but not super deep in position players. So you guys let me know what you think about these trades, okay? Would it make them better? Would you make any other trades if you're the Angels? I mean, in my opinion, they need to make another offensive move too. So don't be surprised if they bring in somebody like Trevor Story for shortstop or somebody like that, or make a trade for a bigger player. So that's still very possible. But I think this is an opportunity to really get a solid pitcher in that rotation to add with the guys that they already have. They also need another reliever as well, but starting pitcher here would be a more realistic get, I think, for the Angels. So give me your feedback in the comments down below. We're going to talk about the Phillies next, so I'll talk to you then.